Okay guys, I'm back. I got the repair Juggernaut again, so even though the layout of the sublevel is different, I still got the same collectibles I did in the last take of this sublevel. And the reason why I didn't want to, like, because normally under circumstances like that, I would just like cut the recording of this sublevel, but I didn't want to because the commentary is just good enough, man, that I had to keep it, so I decided not to do that. But yeah, we got a pretty difficult step nonetheless. Like, pretty much every step you get is going to be difficult in some way. The sublevel, there's no way around the difficulty of it, so you can't really do anything. But yeah, you'll just have to figure out ways around these stupid green dweevil bugs. They're just so annoying. They really are. You're trying to find enemies below them, but they just make it worse for you. So, best thing you can do is try to take it out one at a time, and hope that the other one will not disturb you as you're fighting this guy. So, all right, we managed to take down one of them, so that's good. Good. Still, we gotta worry about that node beetles. We're taking out this one, so that's gonna be a problem. Maybe not. We managed to get him away from the node beetles. That's good. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, did you see that? Did you see how close I got to losing Pikmin there? Yeah. Dang. Okay. All right, so let's knock this guy down with a purple Pikmin. Hopefully, he doesn't slide, like, bounce off to the side of the wall. That's another thing too, be very careful when you're throwing Pikmin onto enemies in this sublevel, because you could easily toss them. Like, they could easily, like, without you intending to, they could easily, like, jump off, like, bounce off the enemies into the abyss. I don't know how to put it best, but yeah, that'll just happen. So you need to be very careful, but yeah, this is a really bad setup right here with these guys right next to these poison generators, so just want to avoid that as much as possible. Quietly take out this generator real quick, and then we'll have the Pikmin carry back these spoils. Okay, there's that. Okay, I think we got just one other treasure on this floor, and as you can see, they had the audacity to put a geyser on this sublevel, just to taunt you, and because they know this sublevel is going to give a lot of people a hard time, so they just had the audacity to put a freaking geyser there. Okay, so we actually got two other parts on this floor, so pardon me. But thankfully, we've actually taken out all the creening dweevil bugs, so we're not going to worry about those guys anymore. But we still got these annoying node beetles, but I don't think we have any more poison generators left, except for that one by that geyser, but I'm not worried about that one. I'm just gonna take out these node beetles one at a time, and then we'll be good to go pretty much, as soon as we get rid of those stupid dweevils too. That's another thing. It's funny how dweevil caused my Pikmin to fall off the ledges before. Because I think that's what happened actually, is I think that one purple Pikmin that died actually fell off the ledge. Like, he bounced off the ledge as I was throwing him onto the dweevil, so that's pretty annoying. Hey, just one more node beetle. I could bring the rest of my Pikmin to take care of this guy, but I'm feeling impatient today, so let's just take him out with the rest of the yellows. There we go. Yeah, if you don't knock them out fast enough, they're going to end up just okay, so here's an easier way to get these guys to walk off the ledges. What you can do is get them to walk towards, like on the hole or the geyser, because that will kind of elevate them, which will make it easier for them to, like, come on. Usually they walk away from you. For some reason, this guy doesn't know what to do. Jeez, okay, let's just punch him a little bit. I'll get him to let go of the treasure. Okay, there we go. Are we going to get this guy to walk off the ledge? Yep, just like that, watch. He disappears, and then the treasure just spawns back up here. It's really hilarious, actually, to watch. Even then, like, I still can't do that without smiling watching it. Well, here I am saying that, I was just talking about earlier how you should never, even make your worst enemies commit suicide, but still, it's just like, I guess in a game, it's like, kind of funny, because, like, they're, I don't know, it's not a good thing. It really isn't. I should be laughing about that. I should be making jokes about that. But yeah, I was gonna say that, like, I just thought, like, to this day, it still brings a smile to my face, like whenever enemies do stupid stuff like that. But yeah, it's not good. It's not something you should be making jokes out of. It really isn't, so I don't know why I do that, but yeah. Just in this particular game, just know that in real life I do not condone that kind of stuff. But in video games, maybe it might be different, but still. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, we've actually got 20, we made 20 white Pikmin in this entire dungeon. And so that means we're going to have, well, there's not going to be an extra violet candy pop bud, but there's going to be enough on that the rest floor that'll allow you to get 15 extra purple. So yeah, if you get to that point in the game where you need 100 purple Pikmin, you don't have them, then this is the place I recommend going to. But you can easily just skip all the troubles that you have to go through by simply going to the hole. You won't have to worry about those. So here we got the Space Wave Receiver. That treasure actually reminds me of my microwave that I brought to college, because it's one of those microwaves that's old enough that it has a dial instead of numbers to push in. So I thought that was pretty funny. The newest microwave that I own has dials on it. It's that old. Like, what was it, like 1991 or something like that? Yeah. The microwave is somewhere around that age, and it still works perfectly, so, nah. Make of it what you will. I think it was 1991. It was somewhere around that time, so. Okay, next sublevel. This one is kind of bad. I think people would argue with me that this is probably worse, but I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. So on sublevel 7, we're going to be encountering another new enemy. Another new enemy that's going to be just as bad as the bull bear. How is that possible? Well, I'll explain in a sec. No, actually, no. I take it back. He's worse. This enemy is worse than the spotty bull bear. So on this sublevel, we have the gatling groink. This guy is one of the worst enemies, like regular enemies in the entire game. Why? For two reasons. One, he has long-range firing attack. Like he literally shoots ammo at your Pikmin. This guy is no joke. But with the right setup, you can have one of these guys commit suicide. One of these guys, not the other one, because there's one of these guys is in a fixed position, cannot move. He's trying to, as you can see, but he cannot move because the game programmed him. He's programmed to not move as much as he walks. But this one, if you're far enough away from him, just the right way, he will try to follow you. But yeah, these guys don't have to be that close to you to start firing at you. So you need to like be just the right distance from them that they're following you, but they're not shooting at you. Is basically what I'm trying to say. But yeah, these guys are just as bad. Well, yeah, worse than the Spy Bull Bear, because for one, they do what the Spy Bull Bears do. They do wander the places that they're at, and there we go. Managed to finally get him to do it, but yeah. With the right sublevel, you can easily get this guy to, drop off the ledge. It's not that difficult, so yeah. And with that, we're also going to take care of this green Jerky bug. Quick. Okay. And there we go. So yeah, these are really the only three enemies on the sublevels. This is one Korean Dirigi bug and then the two Gatling groinks. So, but yeah, you can easily take care of that one Gatling groink by having it walk off the ledge. And that one's a lot easier to make walk off ledges because they are taller. The legs are taller, so it's much easier to make them to walk over ledges. But yeah, this one you have to kill raw. I mean, with actual Pikmin. And I would not actually recommend using purples against the guy. Instead, yellows, because they can jump higher. And another thing about these guys is that their faces have shields on them, if that makes any sense. So you cannot attack his face with Pikmin. It doesn't work that way. You have to attack them from either side or behind. So the best strategy to fight this guy is to have one captain distract him, like so. Like have Omar stand right here, and stand in the right position to where he can't. He'll still damage you either way, probably. There is a place you can. There is like a way. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. We're just gonna have to hurry up before Omar dies. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Louis, have Louis get the yellows. Shoot! He's gonna die. He's gonna die for not. Yeah, it's not gonna work. This is not gonna work at all. Yeah, this is not gonna work. So we're gonna have to just. Here's what we can do. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna have Omar come back. I'm gonna have Louis what we're gonna do is we might end up using ultra bitter. Actually, no. Let's do this. Hang on. Let's get our ultra spicy spray on, and have him fire, and then throw Pikmin onto him. He's gonna. He gets back pretty fast, so be careful. Okay. Shoot. Go back. Need to have him fire, and then shoot. Yeah, you don't get much time at all, actually. To be honest. Begin? Yes! Okay, we managed to kill him without losing a Pikmin. That's good. That's very good. So, yeah, once you do that, immediately get your treasure back. And you may notice something. Look. Yep. That's why this guy is just as bad as the bull bear. He's another enemy that comes back to life. That's what makes these guys so bad, as the bull bear. So, I mean, thankfully the bull bear and the gatling groink are the only two enemies in the entire game that do come back to life, but they are a pain nonetheless because of that. So, you really want to take care of this guy as soon as possible. Like, as soon as he's dead, just either get him back to the ship, or just take care of everything you need to do on this dungeon before he comes back to life. Because, I mean, like, either way, this particular guy is not going to move. Like, he's still going to be stuck in his position. But as long as you got the treasure from him, that's what matters. But so either way, we're just going to grab him either way. And while we're at, we'll just activate these 2 bomb rocks to get them out of the way. Because they're making me very nervous. Yeah, this guy heals just as quickly as the bull bear does. So it's best just to take him to either your onion if you're above ground, or in the, yeah, take him to the ship take him wherever, as quickly as possible. And hey, look, more ultra bitter spray, sweet. I'm not gonna argue with that. Okay, so we need to do that. There we go. Okay. So, essentially, after doing that, we have essentially cleared this entire sublevel of all the enemies, so we don't need to worry about them anymore. One thing we will do real quick is get rid of these, we'll take care of these eggs around here. And, okay, so it's just nectar, so it's nothing to worry about. And none of the Pikmin became leaves. I'm actually surprised by that, okay. Alright, whatever. Pikmin are we missing? Who the heck are we missing? Oh, 1 yellow, okay. You can barely see the Pikmin on the map. Dang. Okay. So once you have cleared this sublevel of all the gatling groinks and the Korean Dirigi bug, there's really nothing left to do except to go activate all the bombs and then get your treasures. I believe there's 2 other treasures on this floor aside from the one that gatling groink has. It's stationary one. And that would be, I believe they're both over here, actually. I think. Yeah, they are. Yeah, generally, no matter what layout you get, the sublevel is generally pretty big. Like, this is a very big sublevel, actually. And all things considered, it's only for 3 enemies, too, which is kind of funny, actually. But yeah, there's only 3 enemies on this entire sublevel. It's usually a really big one, so it's pretty funny. But yeah, both are treasures, and the hole is over here, so it'd be logical to just bring all our Pikmin over here. So we're gonna do that now. Even though Louie's gonna take damage from, you know, getting hit by those bombs, whatever. I should be caring about Louie, considering he's our only other captain. And, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Alright, okay, so let's grab this treasure real quick, and wait a second. I think I know what's gonna happen, but just be safe. Let's wait. Well, not to be safe, but yep, just as I thought. Volatile dweevil. I was wrong. We do have other enemies besides those guys, but still. Those guys take out no problem at all if you're prepared for them. If you aren't, well, then you might have problems as soon as you run into them. Put that aside. We'll have no problem at all grabbing these last treasures. Thirst activator. No kidding, you're telling me. I used to think that was actually the cap for like those bottles of tea or whatever they're called, like Nature Leaf or something like that. I don't know, some brand of iced tea. I used to think that that was actually capped one, but I guess it's not apparently. And there's also, we got red tape here, Furious Adhesive. Okay, with that, that's the end of Sublevel 7. In fact, actually the worst of Subterranean Complex, aside from the boss, is over. And next up is the other rest floor that has the Violet Candy Pop buds on it, so get psyched. You are about to increase your purple Pikmin population by 15.